May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Kaushal. Take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Kaushal,
Yes, sir.
what is your full name?
So my full name is Kaushal Joshi.
Kaushal Joshi.
Yes, sir.
Kaushal, tell me, what is the meaning of your name?
Sir, meaning of my name Kaushal is having a good or expertise in one of the fields.
Expertise.
Yes, sir.
तुम समझते हो कि तुम्हारे अंदर किसी चीज की एक्सपर्टीज है?
Yes, sir.
So, do you justify the name?
Yes, sir.
Who gave you this name?
Sir, my bua gave me this name.
Your Bua gave you this name.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kaushal, I hope you are comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Kaushal, I have gone through the document which you have submitted. Initially, I want to know about your family. Please tell me about your close family members. By that I mean your parents and your siblings. Tell me their names, their educational qualification, what are they doing as of now, any special achievement which you specially want to bring out about your family members, and the relationship you share with each one of them. Got my questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, proceed.
Sir, my family consists of 3 persons. My mother, Mrs. Hema Joshi. She has done the general nursing midwife course from the Science Institute of Dehradun, and currently she is the staff nurse in the Sri Mahendra Hospital, Dehradun. My father, Mr. Praveen Chand Joshi, has done the Polytechnic from SALT Almora. He has served in the NGO and now he is retired, so he is at home only. Now coming to I do not have any siblings. Now coming to the relationship with my parents, I have a general father-son relation with my father as he is often at the home. So I talk to him on the daily basis and we have an active time spent with them. Coming to my mother, I have a healthy mother-son relation with my mother as she is a job person. So most of the time she spends on her duty. But coming home, I go to pick up her and we have a good time at the home. Now coming to any special achievement of my parents, I consider my father to be a social person. He is very actively engaged with helping the others or doing the social work for a very long time. Being in the NGO, the qualities he has the inheritance and he has put forward them from the NGOs also. Even after retiring from the NGO, he is continuing the same practice also.
You said he is a very social person.
Yes, sir.
And he was in an NGO.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the NGO that he was in or he was running?
So he was in Himalayan Seva Samiti.
Himalayan Seva Committee.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just tell me something about this Himalayan Seva Committee.
So Himalayan Seva Samiti, it was established in 2001. It was established by one of my grandfather, Mr. Dhiren Chand Joshi. It is in Chandak, Dehradun. The main work of the Samiti is for the dairy products and for the agriculture purpose of the peoples of the village.
Dairy products.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Currently, the Samiti is only dealing with the production of the milk and running as a dairy only.
Okay. Okay. What was your father's role in this particular Samiti?
So his main role was the field jobs. He goes to the village or doing the specific kind of a task. As far as I know, his work was to do the survey and submit the reports to the higher authorities of the Samitis. And also during the dairy products, he was the chief manager who accounts for, who has the responsibility of taking care of how much milk is coming or what is the distribution of that. And also he has worked for the marketing in the earlier period of the dairy also.
You said he did his polytechnic.
Yes, sir.
Which subject did he do his polytechnic in?
Sir, he has done in electricals.
In electricals.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he did his education in electricals.
Yes, sir.
But is doing the work of dairy.
Yes, sir.
Why?
So first of all, when he completed his polytechnic, in the initial phase after completing the polytechnic, for the 6 months he worked in the Delhi. But because of some of the family issues, he has to return back to the home.
What are the family issues?
So my grandfather, he has a disease of the heart at that time. So no one was at the home at that time to care of him. So he came back from Delhi to Pithoragarh. Then the only profession at that time available for him was to join the Samiti.
Okay, okay. And you said this particular Samiti was basically started by your grandfather.
My grandfather's brother.
Okay, so basically this is a home business.
Yes, sir.
So this entire organization basically is within your own relatives' own home.
No, sir. Only active personnel from the homes of my father and my grandfather's brother.
Okay, okay, okay. And is this still functional?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am interested in knowing about your education. Please tell me about your education from 10th class onwards. Tell me the schools that you attended, the grades that you got in your 10th, 12th and graduation, the subject which you chose in 11th and 12th, the reason for choosing these particular subject. Thereafter tell me any subject which you think is good, you are good at, or your favorite subject. Also tell me something about the teachers. Who are those particular teachers who have influenced you in a very positive fashion? Name any one of them, the subject which he or she taught you, as also any teacher you may not have liked, because whatever the reasons were, I want to know the subject which was taught to you and the reason for not liking that particular teacher. Got the questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, proceed.
Sir, I have completed my 10th from the Green Valley Public School, Pithoragarh.
Green Valley.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The subjects I opted were maths, science, social studies, Hindi, English. And the percentage of marks I got was 80%.
80%.
Coming to my 12th,
Was it percentage or was it CGPA?
so it was 8.4 CGPA.
8.4 CGPA.
Yes, sir.
Which translates to 80%.
Yes, sir.
What is the relationship between the CGPA and the percentage?
Sir, the percentage of the marks got is equal to the CGPA into 9.5.
9.5.
Yes, sir.
So this was of CBSE?
Yes, sir.
Okay, proceed.
I have completed my 12th from the Sri Guru Ram Rai Public School, Dehradun. The subjects I opted were physics, chemistry, mathematics, music and English. And the
Physics, chemistry, mathematics and music.
yes, sir. And
Okay.
the marks I got was 66%.
66%.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have completed my graduation from Sri Guru Ram Rai University.
Mhm.
The subjects I opted were physics, mathematics, defense, and the percentage I got was 75. Now coming to my favorite subjects, I have a keen interest in the mathematics since the starting, and it has helped me also during my competitive exams also.
Mhm.
I am a good till the level of my competitive exam, and to that level I can teach someone else also to clear the competitive exam. Now coming to the likeness of the teacher, I have a healthy relation with all of my teachers. But coming to some of my favorites, till my 10th, Mrs. Kavita Devlal ma'am, who taught us in the Green Valley Public School, she taught us the chemistry and sometimes during the arrangement mathematics also. The reasons for the liking is her teaching.
Just, you said Kavita taught you mathematics as also
Chemistry.
chemistry.
Yes, sir.
So she was specializing in two subjects.
Yes, sir. So she preferred to taught us the chemistry, but when teachers were not available or arrangements were around, so she taught us the mathematics also.
So she was an alternate teacher for mathematics.
Yes, sir.
She was not the main teacher for mathematics. Okay.
And now coming to the 12th, 11th and 12th, as I changed my school, the favorite teachers of my head during were the D. Singh sir, who taught us mathematics, and a music teacher, Mrs. Meenakshi ma'am. The reason for the likeness is the same, their teaching methods and their cordial relation in the classroom. In our, now coming to my graduation, the favorite teacher was Mrs. Rashi ma'am, who taught us the mathematics. The reason is same for her good teaching behavior, and also she has helped us in the competitive exams also, as she has a good command in the reasoning subject also, so she helped us this also. Now coming to the disliking the any teacher, there was no such teacher that I dislike. I have a healthy relations with all the teachers.
Okay, okay, okay. मुझे ये बताओ, I find कि 10th you did from Green Valley School,
Yes, sir.
Pithoragarh,
Yes, sir.
scoring 8.4 CGPA, roughly 80%.
Yes, sir.
But why is there a drastic change in your percentage of marks in your 12th class when you have come down to Dehradun?
Yes, sir.
Why?
So as a new atmosphere was there, I didn't engage much on the studies. I have a engagement other than the studies on any other of the things, and that was the reason I didn't got the good marks in that. The teachers were same, their teaching style was also same, my parents were also same, but it was only me who shifted the focus from the studies to the anything else.
What was it? What was the focus that was that you shifted?
So it was any of the outdoor activities, not any of the specific, but it was not related to the studies. That was the reason there was a dip in my marks.
2 years.
Yes, sir.
सो 2 साल तक कौशल देहरादून के अंदर पढ़ाई छोड़ करके बाकी सब एक्टिविटीज कर रहा था एक्सेप्ट स्टडीज.
Yes, sir.
ओके. एंड योर पेरेंट्स नेवर ऑब्जेक्टेड टू दिस?
Sir, my parents objected to me, but I didn't pay much attention to that.
You don't disobey, you are fond of disobeying your parents?
So it was the period when I was a pleasure-seeking person, and that was the reason I didn't take the advice of my parents, and that was the result that I didn't get a good marks.
So जब भी सिचुएशन लगती है कि you can slip into a pleasure seeking things, you'll slip into that?
No, sir. It was the only time in my life for the 2 years where I was a pleasure-seeking person. After that, I have made the changes in myself, and the result is the increase in the marks of the graduation. Not only that, I have been preparing for the competitive exam, and I have cleared them within a span of 3 years. I have cleared the 4 of the competitive exam.
What was this examination that you cleared?
Sir, FCAT exam.
Only FCAT?
Yes, sir.
What are the examinations that you have appeared in?
Sir, after completing my graduation, I have appeared 3 times for the FCAT and 2 times for the CDS. FCAT, I have cleared all the 3 times, but coming to the CDS exam, my preparation was not up to the level, so I was not able to clear it.
You said you are excellent in mathematics.
Yes, sir.
And if you are very good in mathematics, CDS should have actually been a cakewalk for you.
So CDS is not only about the mathematics, the other subjects are also there, like the English and the GS part.
But the other subjects are also part of the FCAT syllabus.
Yes, sir.
The English as well as journal studies is also a part of FCAT.
Yes, sir.
The only thing is that what is the variation is the mathematics part.
Yes, sir.
Where the mathematics part of CDS is much more difficult than what comes in FCAT.
Yes, sir.
Why haven't you been able to clear this?
Sir, the strategy for the preparation of the CDS exam of mine hasn't been that good to clear that exam.
It takes you 3 years to understand this.
So it has been only 1 year I have started preparing for the graduation level exams.
But you have cleared these FCAT thrice.
Yes, sir.
That means you have done it over 1.5 years.
Yes, sir.
So that means your preparation would have started at least 6 months earlier than that.
Yes, sir.
So for 2 years you've been trying FCAT.
Yes, sir.
In the same period you would have appeared for CDS.
Yes, sir.
Why weren't you serious about CDS?
So I have been serious about the CDS exam. It's not like I am being taking it on the laser or being lethargic to the exam like CDS.
Okay.
I have been doing my preparation to a particular level, but it has been achieved to a level so where I can clear the written exams.
Okay. Now I want to know something about your friends. Please tell me about your close friends only. Confine yourself to 2 to 3 close friends. Tell me their names. Tell me their educational qualification. What are they doing as of now? Why do you call them as close friends? What are those particular habits which you are attracted to? What have they contributed to your growth? And what have you contributed to them? Got my questions?
Yes, sir.
Proceed.
So coming to my close friends, and as I have been living in the Pithoragarh for the most of the time of my life. So for there, my close friend is Mr. Amit.
Wait. You said most of the time you've been living in Pithoragarh?
Yes, sir.
11th class, you shifted to Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
So it's been almost 7 years now, or 6 years,
Yes, sir.
that you've been in Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
How are you saying that most of the time that you stayed in Pithoragarh?
So for the 16 year, I have been in Pithoragarh.
So till 10th, you are in Pithoragarh.
Yes, sir.
Thereafter, you have most of your adulthood or most of your teenage period, you have stayed
Yes, sir.
in Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
So you are still associated very closely to Pithoragarh compared to Dehradun?
No, sir. It has been equally to the Pithoragarh as well as Dehradun.
Okay.
In Pithoragarh, I have my close friend Amit. He has completed his Bachelor in Arts and currently he is preparing for the state police examination.
Okay.
Now coming to my close friends in the Dehradun, I have Suraj.
Suraj. Okay.
He is currently doing masters in computer animation from the Graphic Era College. And one of my close friend is Devanshu, who is currently preparing for the bank.
Okay.
Now coming for the closeness or being the best friends of mine, is that we have a healthy relation with each other. Also, they have helped me to cover the gaps also. Since the childhood, I have spent with the Amit and then with the Suraj and the Devanshu. So there has been a lot of things that have been improvement. For example, when coming to the Dehradun, Suraj was the first friend I met. And many of the things like the manner of the talkings also I have learned from them. As his father is an army officer, so he has a lot of things which I don't, which at that time I think I don't have.
Okay.
like the manners of the sitting, walking, and sometimes in the talking also. So I have
Okay.
done those things from them.
Okay.
And coming to now my responsibility on there is, as I have a good command in the mathematics, so he always takes my help in the part of the mathematics.
Mhm.
Also, when in the group anything has to be organized, he came to me and asked for me to organize those things. And same comes with the Devanshu.
Mhm. So what you said is what you have contributed to them
Yes, sir.
are two things. One is teaching them mathematics.
Yes, sir.
Then second is organizing activities for them.
Yes, sir.
These are the two things that you are saying.
Yes, sir.
How good are you in mathematics?
So for the level of my competitive exam, I am good.
Okay. And you said you can teach also.
Yes, sir.
Where have you taught mathematics?
So I have taught to my friends only.
Friends only.
Yes, sir.
What is the subject which you can, out of mathematics, which is the subject we can teach the best?
So other than mathematics, I can teach reasoning also.
No, in mathematics.
So in mathematics, I can tell the algebra part is there and also the calculus.
Calculus and
Yes, sir.
there are two parts of calculus.
Yes, sir.
One is called the differential calculus.
Yes, sir.
The other is the integral calculus.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference?
So differentiation means the degradation or lessing the value of a thing. While-
Where is differential calculus used in day-to-day life?
Sir, in day-to-day life, sorry sir, I didn't know about any of the practical experience.
Okay.
In the day-to-day.
Integral calculus.
Sorry sir, I didn't know about that.
Algebra.
Yes, sir.
Is algebra used in everyday life?
Yes, sir.
How?
So algebra mostly covers the profit and loss, the average, and the partnership of the thing. Average is used in calculating the monthly budget of the house, or profit and loss, how much discount did we get from the market, or if we are buying the sugar, we are getting this much off on them. So these
Tell
are
me roughly the volume of this particular room.
sir, the roughly so it must be around 1200 meters square meter.
1200 square meters.
Yes, sir.
1200 meters.
So
Square
it is the
meters.
area. Sorry, sir, it is the area.
I have asked you the volume.
Yes, sir.
A volume is never in square.
Yes, sir.
And you said कौशल तो बहुत अच्छा है मैथमेटिक्स
Yes,
में,
sir.
पढ़ाता भी है मैथमेटिक्स.
So volume must be around 7,200 meter cube.
7,200 meter cube.
Yes, sir.
How have you come to that?
So taking the length breadth of the height of the room.
What is roughly the length of this particular room?
So length is around 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yes, sir.
10 feet.
So 10 meters. Sorry.
10 meters. Are you sure it is 10 feet or 10 meters?
So it is 10 feet. Sorry.
10 feet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. uh, you said you have good father-son relationship.
Yes, sir.
Explain to me what is good father-son relationship.
Sir, good father-son relationship is first of all the sharing day-to-day activities with each other.
Okay.
Taking the help of obviously I am the smaller one, so I take sometimes help of him also.
What do you mean by your smaller one?
So I am younger to him in the age.
Obviously, he's your father.
Yes,
you
sir.
will be younger to him
Yes, sir.
in your age.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I often seek advice from him,
Hmm.
and he is the head of our house. So I often take permissions from him also in doing certain things.
Tell me the reason why your father, at such a young age, left the work in NGO.
So he preferred to help in the house only, as my mother was a duty-going person. So he preferred to be at the home at that time.
Since it is mostly your family thing, what
sir.
has been your contribution in the NGO?
So I haven't been head to the NGO for such time.
You never been.
No, sir.
But you said Pithoragarh is still very close to your heart. You still go and visit Pithoragarh.
Yes, sir.
So this must be based in Pithoragarh.
Yes, sir.
The NGO is based in Pithoragarh.
Yes, sir.
So why since it is family one, you don't have any knowledge about this?
So I have the knowledge about that, but in the working of the NGO or any work in the NGO, I have never been to such.
So you've not been associated with NGO.
No, sir.
Besides your family NGO, have you been associated with any other organization?
No, sir. I have been always indulged with my friends or the school or academics.
Okay, okay. So either in Dehradun या फिर पिथौरागढ़ में कभी इंटरेस्ट नहीं आया किसी एनजीओ का पार्ट बने बिकॉज योर फैमिली इज वेरी क्लोज एसोसिएटेड विद एनजीओस?
No, sir. I have been there.
Okay. This particular idea of joining the defense forces,
Yes, sir.
when did you get this particular idea that defense forces is one of the career options for you?
So in the back of the mind, I have from the 11th and the 12th.
11th and 12th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Then after coming to the graduation, I was confident enough that I am a suitable guy for joining the defense forces as an officer.
How?
So I have been doing the leadership roles for most of the times, either in the school, college, or in my society also in a small level.
So when you were in 11th and 12th,
Yes, sir.
just tell me one particular activity which you did of leadership.
Sir, I was the vice captain of our school football team.
Vice captain of the football team
Yes, sir.
of the school.
Yes, sir.
Which position do you play?
So I was the defender.
But I find that in your 12th you had music as a teaching subject.
Yes, sir.
Sports was nowhere in your charter.
No, sir.
Why is that? If football was your interest, why didn't you take sports or the activities which could have been related to sports?
Okay, sir. For the sports relating, there was a physical education subject,
Yeah.
but the music is an easier one to get the mark than the physical
So
education.
you mean to say जो जिंदगी में जो आसान होगा तुम उसको लोगे, जो difficult होगा उसको नहीं लोगे?
No, sir. It was the time that I want to explore a new thing, and music was a new subject which was introduced. And physical, I know about that I have a good command in the sports,
हाँ.
so I joined it at that time.
Okay. Leadership में क्या achieve किया? Being the vice captain could
Yes,
have
sir.
been just been nomination.
Yes, sir.
What was the achievement as a leader? Whether it be school or whether it be college.
Sir, in our school time, in my 10th, I was a group leader, and I was the solo player in the badminton competition, and I was the player who was nominated from our group, and we won that competition. Other than that,
Where was the competition held?
So it was in Pithoragarh only.
Pithoragarh only.
Yes,
So that was 10th class.
Yes, sir.
So after that you came to Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
Then you said you became the vice captain of the football team.
Yes, sir.
And in the college,
Yes,
you
sir.
also were active member.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something that you have said. I displayed good leadership skills.
So during my college, I was the vice captain of my college football team.
So school में भी you were vice captain.
Yes, sir.
College में also you were vice
Yes,
captain. Okay.
At that time, we were the winner of all over the college. It was actually a competition for the different streams, like the science stream, farmer stream, and the science stream we won that competition.
When कभी ऐसा मौका आया then you were leading the team.
Yes, sir. So between the matches, when the captain take a rest in between, it was my responsibility to take the team.
No, that must be in 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever lead the team on your own?
So not on the college, but when we play in our street, at that time, most of the time I became the leader of my team or the captain of my team.
Is music your interest?
Yes, sir. I have an interest in the music.
In music.
Yes, sir.
What type of music?
So currently I only prefer to listening the music, but when it was my subject, at that time I prefer the rags and the tal at that time.
So are you a professional in music?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
So this 2 years that you took music
Yes, sir.
was a waste of time as far as music is concerned.
No, sir.
How have you gained?
So I have gained to learn about few of the things about the music.
Like what? What? Like what?
Like when there is a display of the tabla, I came to know about when someone is beating he is playing the tabla. So what actually it is various kinds of a tal, like teen tal.
Can you play tabla?
No, sir, I can't.
Have you ever seen a tabla?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, whenever drums are played,
Yes, sir.
there is a string in between all the drums. Have you seen drums?
No, sir. I have.
Drums are always tied with strings,
Yes, sir.
and they're always tied to the center. What is the center portion of the particular drums called?
Sorry, sir. I didn't have the knowledge about the drums.
Which music instrument are you proficient in?
So I have been not that professional in any of the music instrument, but I was at that time not can be said professional, but a good in the singing time.
तो कौशल तुम मेरे को ये बताने की कोशिश कर रहे हो कि you just switch on your mobile,
Yes, sir.
connect the leads, put it in your ears and listen to the music,
Yes, sir.
and that is what you know as far as music is concerned. That is why you say I am interested in music.
So it is the current time, but during the 11th and 12th, I came to know about the classical music or the Shastri music of the India.
Are you still proficient in that? Do you still remember whatever was taught to you?
Yes, sir. I have some things in my mind. I remember of that.
You remember those
Yes,
particular things. Okay. Tell me something about your hobbies and interests now.
Okay, sir.
Confine yourself to only 2 to 3 hobbies of interest I want to know what are your hobbies, what have you achieved, how do you practice, if at all you practice, and what is the aim or goal behind pursuing the hobbies or interests?
So coming to the hobbies, the hobbies I have is playing the cricket or
Cricket.
cricket and football.
And football also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And listening to the music.
And music also.
Yes,
okay.
And coming to the interests, I have interest in doing the adventurous activities like going for a trek or doing the swimming. Now coming for the hobbies, I play cricket and football. It is for, first of all, for the physical fitness and also for the pleasure.
So, what do you do for your physical fitness?
So we daily play the cricket. So before
Daily?
Yes, sir.
Every day?
Yes, sir.
Every day you play cricket?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
Good.
before playing the games, we have a short warm up in the field only, which help in the running and also boost the stamina.
Okay, okay, okay. Adventure activities?
So adventure activities, I got very little chance, but I go for sometime for the trekking or for going for the swimming only.
How many times have you gone for a trek?
So trek I have gone for the 3 times only till now.
सबसे latest वाला trek कौन सा था?
So the Jhadipani Falls.
Okay, when was it?
So it was on the 5th of January.
Recently?
Yes, sir.
5th of January, very
Yes,
recently.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me who organized this trip?
Yes, sir.
How was it organized? Where did you start? Where did you end? What all happened in between?
Yes, sir.
And what was the gain or loss out of this particular trek that you undertook?
So for the organizing of the thing, it was my idea that we should go around, and I searched for the place, and I find this to be a suitable and a new place where we haven't gone for the there. And then I asked my friends and then arrange about the vehicles.
Who were the friends?
Sir, my college and school friends both.
College and school friends.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was Suraj a part of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Devyanshu?
Yes, sir.
So they both were part of it.
Yes,
How
sir.
many people were there?
So we were 6 people.
Total 6 people.
Yes, sir.
So Devyanshu, you, Suraj, and 2-3 more.
Yes, sir.
And the entire thing was basically your idea, so you must have organized it.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how did you organize it?
So first of all was the day. We decided first of all the 5th January, as everyone has the time at that day. So we decided to go there, and then arrangement of the vehicles. I have my own vehicle, Devanshu has, and Suraj also have. So we decided for the vehicles. Then we plan when we reach a particular point, we will make a Maggie there. So we, as Devanshu is living in the PG, so he has a stove. He bring that, and also the utensils for making it. I take it from my house, and also other things which were required. And then major thing was the water and a stick we also keep with us, as in during the trek of the Jhadipani Falls there has been a lot of the bushes and the way is also not that good, and as it was the time of the winter, so the somewhere the pala was also there, which was very hard, and it was hard to be gone. And also we make sure that the clothes we wear should be good enough to make us warm there. And then on the day of, we started our journey from 7 from the Dehradun. We collectively decided to meet at my home, as it comes in the center for all of them.
Okay.
Then we went to from here to Dhanolti, before the Dhanolti, a place is called the Jhadipani village. From there, we find a suitable place and then park our vehicles there. It takes around from 7 we start our journey, and by 8:45 we reach there. And
1.5 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then from the 8:50 we parked our vehicles and then started to trek.
Okay.
It was around a 3-kilometer treks, and we take around 2.5 hours to reach a particular place. There is a fall which is known
How
as
much? 3 kilometers, 2.5 hours.
Yes, sir.
So 2.5 घंटे में सिर्फ 3 किलोमीटर चले.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And we have decided that there is a fall known as Jhadipani Falls as our ultimate aim. We reached there, and also 2 of my friends, Devanshu and Utkarsh, they also have a bath in there. And in the meantime, in the side, we were preparing for the cooking of our Maggi.
Okay. Okay. So the entire trek was for 3 kilometers.
Yes, sir.
3 kilometers going up,
Yes,
and 3 kilometers coming down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me, why do you want to become an officer in the Indian Air Force?
So Indian Air Force, first of all, is the passion for joining the defense forces. Second one, I find myself suitable to lead the team, as I have done in the past. And also joining the Indian Air Force, it has a good privileges and the perks. It will not only help me, also my parents also, as I have to take care of them. So those are the reason I want to join the Indian Air Force.
Okay, suppose we don't select you, what is the alternative that you have?
So currently I have a solely alternative to join the defense forces.
Okay, so you are hell bent on joining defense forces.
Yes, sir.
Give me 2 good reasons why should I select you.
So first of all, my leadership capabilities, and second one is the organizing of my things.
Organizing capability
Yes, sir. And the leadership.
and leadership capability.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said leadership तुम्हारी सिर्फ यहाँ तक है कि तुम वाइस कैप्टन बन सके हो टीम का.
So other than that, also when we are going for a trek, that time I also assume myself as a leader who is taking my friends to a particular place or organizing a thing. Yes, sir.
Okay. You said physical fitness के लिए you play cricket every day.
Yes, sir.
And 3 किलोमीटर चलने के लिए आपको 2.5 घंटा लगता है.
Yes, sir.
So basically you're crawling.
So it was not only me who was going. I have other friends with me also, and the way is also not that good for there.
Okay.
In the meantime, in between, we were waiting for each other or listening to the music, or it was a new place.
Okay.
We were clicking the photos also.
So was it a picnic or was it a trek?
So it was a mix of a picnic and a trek. Trek was basically for the way which we are going and reaching the place,
Okay.
and the enjoyment in between was a kind of a picnic for us.
मुझे एक चीज बताओ कि what is one particular thing that you will ensure that you must take for a trek?
Sir, one must thing is the stick, which we
Stick?
must. Yes, sir.
Okay. तो बिना स्टिक के आप ट्रैक पे नहीं जा सकते.
Yes, sir. One is the stick, and second one is the knife.
Knife.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Knife for what?
So knife can be for there are some ways there where the way we have to make by ourselves also. Like there are the bushes or a thorny plants there which
So
we have
what
to
type of knife will be required to cut a tree or a bush? Kitchen knife?
No, sir.
So what type of knife?
Sir, sorry, sir, I didn't know the name of that knife, but two of my friends are having that.
How big is that knife?
So
Have you seen that knife?
Yes, sir.
So you are able to cut the trees,
Not the trees, but of the small bushes there.
small bushes.
Yes, sir.
So was there a requirement in a trek to cut these trees?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The Indian Air Force is divided into various commands.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, where are these commands located?
Sir, Indian Air Force currently has the 7 commands, starting with the Central Command, which is in Prayagraj, Western Command, which is in Jodhpur, Eastern Command, which is in Shillong, Southwestern Command, which is in Gandhinagar, Southern Command, which is in Tiruvananthapuram, then the Maintenance Command, which is in Nagpur, and then the Training Command, which is in Bangalore.
Okay. Recently, the DRDO and Indian Air Force carried out a technological demonstration. What was the technological demonstration done? It came out in newspapers, it came out in TV. What was the technological demonstration of which aircraft done?
So it was for the aircraft. Sorry, sir, I didn't know about that.
There is something called as Tejas Mark II.
Yes, sir.
The Tejas Mark II, there is a tie-up for manufacturing an engine,
Yes,
a
sir.
new engine.
Yes, sir.
Which organization of India and other countries have tied up to develop an engine for Tejas Mark II?
So it is between the HAL of India and the Boeing of the USA.
Boeing of US.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was there some talk about Rafale or the Dassault organization?
Sorry, sir, I didn't know that.
Which engine is being used as of now in Tejas 1?
So it is the twin engine which is being used.
Twin engine.
Yes, sir.
Twin engine means 2 engines.
Yes, sir.
But name of the engine?
Sorry, sir, I didn't know about that.
Okay. The Indian Air Force had carried out a massive rescue operation recently from Middle East.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of that particular operation and from which country?
It was the Operation Ajay, and it was conducted in the Israel.
In Israel.
Yes, sir.
We evacuated people from Israel?
We take our people safely from the Israel.
From Israel?
Yes, sir.
Out of Israel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. What was the need for us to take people out from Israel?
So there has been a conflict between the Israel and the Hamas in the region, which has increased the tension of that region.
Okay.
So for the security purpose of the citizens of the India, it was the operation which was launched.
Okay. Can you tell me what is one particular thing which is particularly very good in you?
So one particular is the organizing of the things.
Organizing ability.
Yes, sir.
What is your weakness?
So weakness, as far as I didn't concern anything is my weakness, but coming to the academic point of view, there is some points where I lack about the current affair and me writing the spellings that I have done the lots of spelling mistake that I commit.
But the name Kaushal means proficient.
Yes, sir.
So why aren't you proficient in English when you know that this is a subject which is going to be critical in your CDS, in your FCAT and other related examinations?
So I have been serious, but sometimes the mistakes of the spelling occurs that I consider as my.
But I find that you've been studying in English medium schools almost throughout.
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद भी नहीं कर पाए.
No, sir. I have been steadily making the improvement, but it has been come to a proper level at current.
Okay, tell me, where do you rate your performance till now? Out of scale of 10, how have you performed till now?
So I would rate myself 8 out of the 10.
8 out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These 2 marks that you have left out,
Yes, sir.
can you just elucidate on that? What has been the weakness in this? Why not 10 out of 10?
So first of all, few of the answer that I was not able to give in data point 2, and in the sometimes I was stuck also in my that while speaking I was stuck in between.
Okay, Kaushal, it has been a pleasure talking to you. Hope you do well and become an officer in the Indian Air Force.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.